Welcome everybody. How are you guys doing? We're just starting today. Our live broadcasts are going to be a lot shorter, guys. This is our last month doing this. Thank you for your support, guys. We're still going to be just talking about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. We have some great analysis for Bitcoin for you. So remember, guys, this is an educational platform, strictly educational. I'm not telling you to go buy or anything. I'm just telling you tips and you guys to also just be on the lookout. That's what we only do here. So welcome to the show, guys. Make sure you also follow us on WhatsApp. We're looking for Bitcoin traders or people with experience in Bitcoin. We would want to work with you. So please add us on WhatsApp so that we can speak. We can privately message one another, and we can let you know about what we do. Okay. Also, guys, give this channel a sub. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to follow. Do not forget to hit the like and also the share button. Okay. So let's go. Just gonna if you always hear, guys, you'll notice that um, the previous lives that I've done have also been about Bitcoin. So it's just a continuation on on my previous presentation, my previous live broadcast. Okay, so without further ado, we're just taking a deep dive and analysis into Bitcoin. This is not going to take a lot of time. There is just going to be just about Bitcoin. Okay, so we have some market news for Bitcoin. There you go, guys. Some market news for Bitcoin there. So the token price reached 62,000. Okay, so it reached 62,000 last Friday. Okay, so could it be going up all the way to 100,000? I don't know what you think. Okay, so token price reached 62,000, reached a high. So this is a high. Okay, it's a 62,000. So the recent surge in Bitcoin's price reaching a high of 62,000. So guys, this just reflects growing optimism in the market. Okay, and you can also realize that this upward movement appears to be tied to reduced concerns about an impending US recession. Okay, so they have reduced concerns. People be like, oh, is there going to be a recession? But there is reduced concerns, so people are more confident, they want to invest. So this is what also boosted investor confidence. Okay, there happen to be no signs about recession, so people be like, you know what, let's just invest in Bitcoin. Okay, so you can really see that it has stabilized. Bitcoin has stabilized above 60,200, and also been coupled with a more than 1% increase in the past 24 hours as well. So this is just a good indicator, and it's suggesting that the market is experiencing new bullish momentum. Okay, new bullish momentum. And guys, if this trend continues, driven by various macroeconomic sentiments, we could be witnessing the beginning of a broader rally in Bitcoin for the year. So there's a possibility that it might continue going up and up and up and up and up. Yes, but however, though, it's important also to keep an eye on those key resistance levels and also some market indicators, as these guys will provide insight into whether this rally has the strength to sustain itself. So currently, Bitcoin is in a good upward trajectory. Let's be hopeful. Let's keep on monitoring those resistance levels and other market indicators. Okay, so that's just it that you see right there. Give me a second, guys. Give me a little second here. I want to do something. Okay, I cannot see myself, so I'll do that. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. So will Bitcoin? Okay, well, I have a question with you. What are your thoughts? Do you think Bitcoin will rise above 100,000 by the end of the year? Okay, this is just a speculative question, right? Will Bitcoin rise to over 100,000? Okay, so there you go, guys. What do you think? So you can already see that Bitcoin's journey in 2024 has been remarkable thus far, and it has achieved significant milestones as well. So this is really important in shaping its trajectory. For one, the approval of the first U.S. cryptocurrency ETF in January marked a pivotal moment, greatly enhancing Bitcoin's legitimacy and accessibility to a broader range of investors. So that was monumental. That was a good move, okay, a good milestone. And you can see, guys, that these milestone was quickly followed by Bitcoin reaching an all-time high of 73,000 in just 3 months. So they just came from doing that adjustment, and then it hit an all-time high of $73,000 a coin. Okay, so you can already see that experts, guys, believe that this could be the beginning of a record-breaking year for Bitcoin. Although there's been market volatility, including a crash earlier in last week, a portion of last week, Bitcoin has shown resilience by just rebounding quickly. It's amazing. A crash, a rebound, that is so amazing. Okay, so according to some analysts as well and market observers, this rebound is not just a recovery but a precursor to further gains and things to come for Bitcoin. Okay, the prediction that Bitcoin, realistically, the prediction that Bitcoin could reach 100,000 in 2024 is kind of gaining traction, particularly if you look at the fact that as the asset is said to be consolidating within a broadening wedge pattern, a technical formation that often precedes a stronger upward moves. Okay. So a lot of people have been highlighting this phenomenon, this pattern all over. You can go on X and so many other places where people have been highlighting this pattern. So this is just suggesting that a breakout from this consolidation could propel Bitcoin to six-figure mark, okay, which could be one of the highest. Okay, so there is really nothing to worry about. So while technical patterns like the broadening wedge and a recent bullish momentum provide a compelling case for further gains, it's essential to just remain calm and also to remain cautious. So people shouldn't worry or panic or anything like that. Just be calm and just be cautious, okay? Because you do know that the cryptocurrency market is known for its volatility and external factors, including regulatory developments, and macroeconomic conditions usually impact or influence Bitcoin's price trajectory. But generally, the overall, the outlook for Bitcoin in 2024 appears optimistic. So it's possible, it's plausible, with 100,000 becoming a plausible target if the current trends and market sentiments continue and they hold. Okay. So shout out to Bitcoin. Might go to that 100,000 mark. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. But let's be optimistic. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Yep. If you're watching, make sure that you share. If you're watching, make sure that you also okay, I got nobody, bro. So yeah, let's move on to that. So next up, Bitcoin. Yep. So this prediction is not an isolated one. as other experts are increasingly bullish on the coin's performance this year. We have one Alan Santana's article on TradingView predicting even bigger gains for the coin. Okay, and in that they note that Bitcoin RSI indicator is currently above 57, which indicates a bullish market trend. Okay, so a lot of speculation from industry insiders about Bitcoin. So it's not absurd. Okay, there is a possibility with all that's going on, and actually what people have been forecasting, 100,000 might not be a stretch. Okay, but the sentiment in the market is just that they're optimistic about this. Okay, however, they expect the coin to fall before bullish momentum is achieved. Okay, so before the glory, there has to be a demise. Okay, yeah. So before that jump, before further gains, there could be a demise. It could fall. Okay, nothing to worry about. Life is like that. A short-term bearish trajectory prediction based on similar 2022 data that assets could fall to lows between 36,000 and 40,000. However, it will rebound sharply. Santana in his article says these are discouraging signs for bulls, but all is not lost. Yeah, so all is not lost. Might be discouraging, but all is not lost, right? All is not lost. So cheer up. All is not lost. Once the bottom is reached, the only way out is up. Okay. So he's saying, I'm quoting, we expect new all-time highs of around 190,000. 230,000 in 2025, 2026. This is certainly optimistic and could easily be achieved if the asset exceeds 100,000 this year. So Bitcoin's current price is up more than 103% from last year, from a year ago. With Bitcoin ETF options as well expected to launch in the fourth quarter of 2024, Bitcoin could be facing a huge surge and huge gains. So that is for Bitcoin. So what do you think? What are your thoughts? Tell me, guys, what have been your thoughts? Have you been monitoring Bitcoin? Tell us what you think. Okay, let's move on with the show. So we're just gonna now get into our analysis. Let's see more about our analysis. Okay, let's just try to rock with the analysis side of it. There you go. So now I'm gonna see some data, some charts there. Okay, just give me some time to move my big head up over here. Okay, everything clear. Okay, everything nice and crisp. So there we go. It's time for our analysis. Okay, it's time for my analysis. Mhm. Okay, so time for the analysis. So let's get it going. Yep, right here, right now. Okay, I see you guys. If you're joining the show, welcome, welcome, welcome. So there we have it, guys. We have a chart that you can see there right now, guys. This is a price chart. This is a Bitcoin price chart. Okay, you can see we've got some trend lines there, some support and resistance, moving averages, yada. So let's just go into it, guys. So for the trend lines, so you can see there appears to be a descending resistance line there from the peak in late 2021. So check it out there, guys. A descending line trend from the peak of the price in late 2021, which is pressuring the price downwards. So you can see that is actually pressuring the price going downward. And you can also notice that we've got that upward sloping trend line from the bottom left from also early 2020, which seems to provide a long-term support for the price. Okay, now let's establish our support and resistance as well. So you can see that horizontal red line at 51,275 support represents a significant support level that the price has respected in the past. So the price is comfortable around that $51,275. It usually likes that part. It's comfortable being there, usually holds there. Whether it falls, whether it drops, usually it amalgamates at that part right there at the horizontal red line. You can also see that we've got another horizontal level at that 64,778 price. This may be the acting as a resistance. Okay, that is acting as the current resistance. So support is at 51,275 and current resistance is at 64,770. So it's kind of having it hard to go above. Okay, it cannot go above that. So you can see that here the price is struggling to stay above this level. Okay, so it's kind of like a roof, right? So the price is kind of like struggling to go above or rise above that level. So you can also see our red and black lines. Okay, these are our moving averages as well. And they are just indicating some medium to long-term trends. And you can also see that the price is currently, as of now, as of this chart, the price is currently hovering around the moving averages and also kind of showing potential consolidation or indecision in the market. Okay, so that is good. Okay, so let's set some key levels that we have here. So you can see that the price is currently within a downward channel bounded by that descending resistance line and the upward support trend line. You can also notice that the area that we've labeled A there around 25,000 and 30,000. You see that it might act as a critical support zone in case the price breaks down from the current level. So if the price breaks down from its current level, it might fall on that level, on that platform, A25 to 30,000. Okay, it may be a critical support zone. So definitely, let me give you a bit of some bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. So if the price breaks above the descending resistance line with strong volume, it could indicate a resumption of the uptrend, potentially targeting previous highs around that $64,778 and beyond. So this is a potential bullish scenario. For the bearish scenario, so if the price, for example, if the price fails to hold above the current moving averages and breaks below the upward trend line, there might be a deeper correction, potentially down to the 51,275 support area or even towards the A support zone. Okay, so in a nutshell, you can see that this chart suggests that Bitcoin here, guys, what we can see here, what we can summarize is that Bitcoin is in a critical juncture with the potential to move significantly depending on whether it can break downward resistance or not. So it's important to watch for volume spikes and how the price interacts with key moving averages and trend lines. This will be crucial to determining the next major move. Okay, so that was all that we had for this one. We have another one as well. Let's move on to it and kind of wrap it. I'm loving how, so there you go again. Allow me to remove my face, put it in the corner there, put in the corner. Okay, so there we go, guys. Next up. Okay, there we go. Next up for you there. So after falling for 8 consecutive days, there is a small rebound in the latter period. The support strength is around 51,200. The support is below. The support below is at 46,000. It can definitely effectively support it. You can continue to go long. Okay, we got another one, guys. Let's work on it. There you go. There you go. So yeah, our trend lines and our channel. So you can also see the descending channel with the upper resistance and lower support lines. Some lower support lines. So you can see that the price has been moving within this channel for some time, indicating a downtrend. What you're also going to notice that the trend line from the bottom left, is just indicates a long-term support level that still holds up the price action. So that is wonderful. Okay, so definitely you can also see right there, guys, the key horizontal levels of support and resistance are marked in red. The resistance level around 64,778 is highlighted as a significant barrier the price needs to surpass for a bullish move. A strong support area identified at that 51,247, which has held up the price multiple occasions as well. Okay, so let's just talk about something as well here. I've already spoken about much of this, so let's just go into the we've spoke about the support and the resistance. We also spoke about the moving averages as well. So let's see here, guys. The area labeled B shows potential double top pattern, a bearish reversal sign that may signal further downward pressure. And our area A there, around 25 to 30,000, is our major support zone. I already mentioned it. If the price were to break below the current support levels, then it might find strong support within this zone. Okay, so we already talked about potential bullish and bearish as well. So for bullish reversal here, guys, for bullish reversal, Bitcoin needs to break out of the descending channel to the upside. A break above the resistance level at 64,778 confirmed by increased volume could trigger a rally towards previous high and even above. A bearish scenario as well, if Bitcoin fails to hold above the current support levels and the descending trend line, it might drop toward the A support zone that you see over there, and it might maintain that 25 to 30,000 price. And you can also see that the MACD indicates potential further downside unless a reversal in momentum occurs. Okay. So with this chart here, guys, you can see that Bitcoin is in a consolidation phase within a broader downtrend. So the next significant move will depend on whether the price can break out of the descending channel or if it continues downward towards the strong support zone. So monitor the MACD for a potential bullish crossover, and watching for volume increases will be key indicators of the market direction. Okay, so that is all you got to look towards or watch out for. So yeah, that was our analysis. So let's just go now and see our let's go see our let's go further on and see what is in the in the presentation. Okay, this one we always talk about it, guys. Trading review. We have Bitcoin there. Some suggestions, some buying dates for you. the previous days, and many other. We've got Bitcoin, we've got Solana. These are cryptocurrencies. We have XRP. We've been looking at these ever since the end of last month into this month as well. This kind of like the second week. We did speak on for these two cryptos, Solana and Bitcoin, later on early last week, and now we are continuing to just focus on Bitcoin. So these are some of the our projections. Your maximum increase, date of recommendation to buy, suggested buying price. You can see for Bitcoin on the 7th, the suggested buying price was between 53,000 to 54,000. However, there's been changes. Okay, it jumped to 64,000. Okay, so it's always changing. Okay, and it was expected to rise by 15%, of which it did rise by 15%, right? And it is a long-term investment. We have lots of these. Also, you could also go monitor Solana. The data we've given you for Solana, whether it's improved or whether it hasn't improved, you can go just compare it vis-a-vis with what we already produced here, and also XRP. So now let's just go, guys. This is all that we had for you today. Trading reviews, there's not much I can say about them, but if you want us to have more discussion and more disclosure about what other things that we have for you guys, make sure that you scan and text us on WhatsApp. Text us on WhatsApp, send a message. We are currently recruiting people. If you are a crypto trader or you are into cryptocurrency, definitely we are looking for some partners. There's a project that we're running, or we're going to start running. We do need people that are in cryptocurrency, that are already active players in cryptocurrency, or anybody, or people who just want to find out about this project. So we are currently recruiting. So guys, please just follow that, scan the QR code, follow us on WhatsApp, get to talk to us. We'll introduce what we do, and we'll also try to see if we can work out something with you. So yeah, we are currently recruiting some people that know about cryptocurrency. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. Please, guys, reach out. This is legit. There's nothing to worry about. First of all, we're just going to have a chit chat with you, and then we'll first establish whether we can work on you, whether we can work with you, or maybe we cannot, whether you fit the criteria or not. So until next time, guys, I will talk to you. Make sure that you follow us on WhatsApp, text us. There you go. Send us a message on WhatsApp, or just leave a message on one of our videos if you're interested in what we have in store for you. So guys, until next time, I'll see you tomorrow, same time. I don't know if tomorrow we'll continue with Bitcoin or another focus on another cryptocurrency. I'll see. Okay. So bye-bye. Bye-bye.